Wow, just finished watching Unhinged. Boy, was that an action-packed thriller. Like, boom, 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 boom. Thriller films are very psychological or psychedelic. It's just this big wave of energy, just like it wraps around you, it hugs you, and then it twists you around like a tornado. It's just, oh, wow. Anyways, I just finished Unhinged. Boy, do I have a lot to get off my chest. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, I am still calming down after what I just saw. Wow, like, I never thought that I'd see a thriller that was so, as you heard, I said psychedelic. This is a thriller that was very psychological or psychedelic. It just grabs you and twirls you around until the film's over. And then when it was over, my head was just like, man, is it good to see Russell Crowe acting again. I actually kind of miss him as an actor. It's been a while since he's had a major motion picture in the theater, and here it is. Unhinged. Well, the movie certainly lives up to the title. This is the only thing I'm going to spoil for you guys. The introduction pretty much tells you that there are real-life unhinged people, but not as quite as unhinged as Russell Crowe's character, Tom Cooper. This movie actually makes you root for our villain, Tom Cooper. I mean, that's just what happens when actors are great. They make you root for the bad guy, like James Gandolfini in The Sopranos, Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad, Ron Perlman in Sons of Anarchy, but those are TV shows. These are movies. This is a movie that we're talking about. I mean, we do find out what Tom Cooper's problem is, and it makes us sympathize with him until we see what his true self is. Personally, I'm glad we've never come across anyone like this in real life. And when I say we, I mean my friends and my family. Unhinged follows a single mom named Rachel, and unfortunately she becomes a victim of Tom Cooper's rage problems. There are things in this movie that will make you say, oh, that couldn't happen in real life, or oh, that's so unrealistic. Oh, that would have happened, this would happen in real life. I get that, but overall I enjoyed it. Mainly because of the acting. The acting in this movie was great. No one was wooden or stiff, and our actress who played Rachel, Karen Pistorius, was brilliant. Her character was made so that we could like her. Tom Cooper, well, that's a different story, but obviously, being a Russell Crowe fan, you just can't help but like Tom Cooper, despite his horrific faults. Now, if we have anybody here who's learning how to drive, this is actually for you. It'll show you what not to do when driving. There is a lot of texting and driving in this movie, actually, and it actually shows you the dangers of texting and driving, and even talking on the phone when driving, like, hey, buddy, what's going on? Boom! So, if you're learning how to drive, this might be your film. If you're a Russell Crowe fan, this is definitely your film. If you're a fan of action thrillers, this is your film. But it will have its points where people would say it doesn't. That won't happen in real life. Overall, I enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to rate this as 6 out of 10 film cameras because 50% was realistic and the other 50% wasn't realistic. And this film I enjoyed. So if you want to go to the theater, if your theater's open, this is for you. This is a movie that we kind of need to express our anger, get all that anger out, all this frustration with the pandemic, get it all out. This is a film that will actually drain all that energy out. And at the same time, it would also shake you up a little bit because, as you saw from my introduction, I was pretty shaken from it. Not in a negative way, but it was just the adrenaline, just, So, I hope you guys enjoy Unhinged, and let me know if you guys liked it or not. See you around.